Nathan go merere telawa, go ngai tabua, ando talita kana varoronga na Radio Fiji 1 nando maiviti.
Radio Fiji 1 nando maiviti.
Jan Vinaka and Good Morning Fiji. In this bulletin, Sadelpa in turmoil. AG awarded Medal of Fiji. And PM pushes climate action.
From the studios of FBC Suva, Jackie Spate.
A letter of grievance by 14 Social Democratic Liberal Party Management Board members has been obtained by FBC News. The members expressed disappointment over what they call unconstitutional moves to change the decision of the Management Board by engaging Pacific People Recruitment Agency to interview candidates for the party leader and deputy leader position. Albanese Wangarandovo reports the letter, co-signed by some sitting MPs, warned applicants for the leader and deputy leader positions not to attend interviews in breach of the Management Board and Special General Assembly decisions.
It's this letter that has MP Moses Mbulitavu refusing to attend his interview for the deputy leader's post.
I think the buck now stops with the party president and the general secretary, who are subjects of the Management Board and should be acting in the direction and instruction of the Management Board and not vice versa.
14 board members, mainly from the north and west, have written to party president Ratu Epenisa Thakombau, claiming that they were caught off guard when they found out that the interview process had been outsourced. They argue that the Special General Assembly, the supreme authority of the party, had resolved in July that the interviews were to be held in the presence of the Management Board, with scores to be collected and tabulated by an independent scorekeeper.
If they had been appointed by the Management Board, then only I would agree on their appointment. Most of the resolutions passed by the board is often overturned and undermined.
In the letter, the 14 members demanded that Ratu Epenisa remedy the situation by last Friday and publicly announce the revised interview process, or else the group would take legal action for failure to comply. The same board members have also questioned the non-payment of their allowances, claiming the party is hosting meetings in extravagant hotels and convention centers. FBC News has made several attempts to get comments from Ratu Epenisa and Dutu Turanga to no avail. Apinisa Wangarandobu, FBC News.
Climate change is the #1 national security threat for Fiji, according to Prime Minister Voreqe Bainimarama. Opening the climate-induced security workshop in Singatoka yesterday, Bainimarama highlighted that building resilience is urgent. Kritika Kumar reports.
Climate change has resulted in the relocation of many communities, Narikoso in Kandavu being the latest.
Rising sea levels threaten our coastal communities, already resulting in the planned relocation of up to 48 communities across Fiji. That is a scar borne by the hands of the world's high-emitting countries and companies.
Bainimarama says we have to step up the pressure on high-emitting countries to commit to net zero emissions. The Prime Minister says the repercussions will be disastrous to Fiji if plans and strategies are not put in place with urgency.
Our whole-of-nation response is absolutely crucial. This means government, the private sector, and civil society working hand in hand, including civil-military coordination, to devise activities to mitigate against these threats.
I congratulate and acknowledge the Prime Minister's international advocacy, not only on behalf of the Pacific, but on behalf of Fiji in particular, and the international community more broadly.
A climate security future has been at the core of several government strategies, guiding the proactive approach to development. Bainimarama says the world looks at Fiji as a climate champion, as the first country to ratify the Paris Agreement. Kritika Kumar, FBC News.
Attorney General Aya Said Qayyum yesterday received the Companion of the Order of Fiji Medal. Said Qayyum dedicated his achievement to his wife Ella, his children and his parents, saying they are his towers of strength. The Companion of the Order of Fiji Medal is awarded for eminent achievement and merit of the highest degree in service to Fiji or to humanity at large. It was an emotional day for the Attorney General, being bestowed the Companion of the Order of Fiji Medal, and he thanked Prime Minister Voreqe Bainimarama for allowing him to serve Fiji.
That philosophical space, the intellectual space, and also the administrative space for so many things to happen in Fiji, in particular since 2007.
Final submissions were made yesterday in the murder trial of 26-year-old Devita Kunawave, who allegedly murdered his 4-month-old baby in October last year. The state argued that Kunawave allegedly pulled the mesh wire on a window before throwing a concrete block into the house, allegedly killing his 4-month-old baby. Koroi Tandulala reports.
The prosecutor also claims that he intended to kill his wife by throwing the block at her. However, it missed and landed on the baby, causing her death. The state argues throwing a block in such circumstances is reckless on the part of the accused. The defense argued that evidence against Kunawave does not add up, alleging that the prosecution's case is full of fabrication, lies and cover-ups from when the incident happened all the way to the post-mortem. Kunawave's lawyer also claims that charges and allegations against his client were already laid before police returned to the scene to look for evidence. The matter has been adjourned to Thursday. Koroi Tandulala, FBC News.
21-year-old Fabiano Ndakai, who allegedly murdered a 34-year-old security guard in Avua last year, withdrew his bail application in court yesterday. Ndakai, charged with 1 count of murder, appeared before High Court Judge Justice Vincent Pereira. He is alleged to have used an axe to kill Timothy Ndongai, a security officer in Wainrandra, Avua, on February 4th last year. Ndakai asked for bail but later instructed his counsel to withdraw the application. He has been further remanded in custody. The review of the Fiji National University's technical colleges is expected to continue for a few weeks before a report is ready for deliberations. Acting Vice-Chancellor Dr. William May says the consultation and review process started last week. Dr. May says the exercise is needed to understand the declining student numbers, which point towards a decreasing demand of their programs. He adds the review will also cover learning and teaching facilities, staff qualifications to match global standards for TVET, income and expenditure.
As Fiji's national university, we have a responsibility to the Fijian government and taxpayers to ensure that students have the opportunity to study in a proper environment, undertake study courses that are of a high standards, and taught by trainers who do not only have the right academic qualification, but also teacher training competencies and technical experience.
Up ahead, Jerry Tawai receives Order of Fiji medal. And police prepares for Sukuna Bowl.
Hi, Bula. I'm Selai from Nandi. I love Gold FM, only the classic hits.
Gold FM, only the classic hits.
The Galaxy Hotels and Apartments Powerhouse Electrical New Zealand Lambasa team has not lost its fan base when it lost to Rewa in round 1 of the Vodafone Fiji FAC last weekend. The people of Lambasa will be rallying behind their team when the tournament proper begins at Sabrel Park today. Voicing their support, Lambasa fans remain optimistic the Bambasing Alliance can deliver at home.
I born in Lambasa, my team is Lambasa. Never mind win or lose, my team is Lambasa.
Lambasa will win because they come prepared physically and mentally.
Fiji Sevens halfback and Olympic gold medalist Sermai Tawai is one of the 32 Fijians who received the Order of Fiji award. Tawai received the medal along with other Sevens players, including Sevoloni Modenadangi, Ratachosaya Vakurunambili, Paulan Rani Sinikula, Chasa Vermalua, Vatemo Ravovo, and Alosia Nanduva. The Nipi halfback says it's a privilege to be honoured for the work they do.
It's a great honour to be amongst people of Fiji who voted for us, who picked us for this, and amongst dignitaries, MPs. Yeah, it's an honour to be awarded this award on behalf of Fiji.
The police volleyball team is not wasting any time as work around the clock in preparation for the upcoming Rata Sukuna Bowl competition. The team has been participating in the Suva Volleyball Weekly League, brushing up their skills for the anticipated Sukuna Bowl clash against traditional rivals Army. Police Blues Tactical Advisor Sireli Rasese says preparations to retain their Sukuna Bowl volleyball title this year are on track.
It's been going well, and for all of these games every Saturday we are just preparing for this Sukuna Bowl. which is coming up in these few weeks. The boys are preparing well for it, and we are looking forward to defend the title again for this year.
Quick look at the weather map for today. It is Wednesday, the 25th of November. Finally, we're halfway through the working week. Now, a trough of low pressure lies slow moving just to the northeast of the country. Expect associated cloud and showers to affect parts of Fiji today. Expect occasional showers and a few thunderstorms. Showers gradually easing from later to tomorrow, so best you keep those umbrellas close today. And that is your FBC Morning News. Join us at 1 p.m. and 7 p.m. for our major bulletin. Remember, in times of crisis, you need factual news that you can trust. Stop believing fake news about the COVID-19 on social media. Fight misinformation by getting only the facts about the coronavirus from verified news sources like FBC's TV, radio and digital media news. FBCnews.com.fj, keeping Fijians connected with the truth.
Hi, my name is Prashant. I live in Suva. I love Mirchi FM because Mirchi FM, it's hot.
Mirchi FM, it's hot.